Hello everyone, StarCZ is here, and today I wanted to bring you a video on how to do heroics in Eternal Magic. Now, excuse the microphone, it's not very good. I'm working on getting another one for purposes. I used to have another one that I used in my other videos, but anyways, as you can see here, I'm on the way to do the quest. It says on my right hand side, heroic or enter heroic mode. So every week when it resets, you'll get this quest, and this is where you get your heroic instance key, which you need to do heroics. So a little bit about heroics. You can do the Q random when you press I through your chaos crystal. And so yeah, you want to come to this NPC here, Subaru or Subaru, whatever, and this is where you get the key. So we got the level 1 key, Golden Grotto. Right there I just pressed I. That's where you would want to queue for random heroics. And so there's some rules as far as getting mentorship points. You need to have a level 10 spirit on all your pieces, so your headpiece, your shoulders, your gloves, your weapons and boots and all that. And I'm going to make another video on spirit and how that works as well. But as right now I'm queuing in a random because I have the qualifications to be able to do that. So basically you insert your key, you select your role, and you queue up, and that's how you can do random heroics. Or if you go into your bag and you press like if you right click your key, you can head over to the instance itself, and that's how a lot of people kind of do it, or used to do it before people started getting geared and the level 10 spirit thing. But if you're a new player, what you want to do is try and get a group, like a guild group, or just post it in world chat. And typically for like level 1 through 4, you don't necessarily need a tank, but I recommend a healer. So you'll want basically 3 DPS, a healer, and a tank. And whatever is on the screen right now, I'm just liking the people and, who are putting up, give them a like or whatever. That's the charisma thing, which I could make a video about it if you want, but it's more just like, you know, personality type thing because the characters are kind of bland. But yeah, I'm headed over to the entrance right now. If I remember correctly, when I was recording this, I had to get a pop here in a minute for the random, and I'll show you guys the random keys. But to qualify for the random matching queue, you do need to have level 10 in all of your spirit development, and you also need to have level 10 on all of your battle tactics or whatever you sacrifice to. And so I got a queue here. I'm going to be healing. This is my priest, by the way. I used to play on Peach Aid, who is my gunslinger, and then Limeade, which is my priest. So if you ever need a priest heal, add me up. I have level 10 hero gear. I'm also trying to find a Gemini group that I can record so I can show you guys that. I've done it on Peach and on Lime as well. So yeah, here's the heroic. This is my key here. We have a tank in this one, thankfully, and I'm healer. And so yeah, this is the level 1 through about level 4 are super easy. Once you get to level 5, it's still pretty easy, but you also gotta have the gear related to whatever instance you're in. So when you start off, you're gonna get like basic hero gear, which is level 1. So whenever you do level 1 heroics, you're gonna get either level 1 upgrades or you'll get level 2 upgrades if you're lucky. But at the end of each heroic, your key is gonna level up. Now when you're doing random queues, it's only going to level up by 1 level. So when we get done with this one here, you'll see that I'll get a level 2 key. But if you go as a group like that's made up, if you clear it within a certain time frame, it can level up to like however many levels. So I may have like a level 1 key and it can level up to level 6, level 7 or something. to that matter. And it's funny because even though we're all in different guilds, well, they're all in the same guild, but I play with these people all the time. And so I'm just showing you here my gear. I know you can't see my mouse, I forget to turn it on. But yeah, I have yellow Heroic 10 gear, and it's all upgraded high. It's modded out. They have runes. They are enchanted. So this is just super easy for me. But for a new player, it may not be as easy, which is why I recommend that you try and get a group with a full group of with a tank and a healer, unless you have someone who can carry you. One thing to note also are the bosses are different in Heroics. The first one, if you ever ran Grotto before, you'll notice it had lanes of red that you had to dodge in Heroic because the carts come and attack you. On this one, as you can see, he's got the alligators, but now we have the circles around us. Now, you want to spread apart on that and get behind a rock at this part, or basically, if you don't have the right gear, you will be one-shotted by his big wave. The trick to that, though, is you have to spread out because the circle around you damages whoever's in that circle. So it's a little bit tricky. You got to have a good healer, which you'll see in the next one, because the way we only had one rock in the next one that I'm going to show you guys, and it did a bunch of damage to us because it was like 3 of us piled up on top of each other. But yeah, so for each level of the Heroic, it gets a little bit harder as far as mechanics and damage, and how much damage you need to kill the bosses and stuff. And I'm just trying to take off the nameplates and stuff here because it was just crowding up my screen. So on this boss here, this is the Grotto Heroic. I'm going to try and get Heroic rundown of all the instances on my channel, and so you see level 1's really easy, nothing too crazy. But this boss here, he has to stomp, which is kind of like the first boss in Cerberus Lair, so you have to jump over it. He'll spawn some ads, and so the ads stomp too, and basically you just jump over them. So here my bag's full, and I got a level 2 key. And just before this ended, you saw a little meter with a chest. Every week before the reset, when it resets, that meter resets basically. You want to try and fill up that meter every week, because you get a Heroic chest full of all gear and things to help you upgrade your character. And since I was recording, everybody left, and before I could say bye and vote or whatever. So yeah, that's basically the rundown of Heroics. Basically, you can either right click your key when you're in a full group, go to the instance and summon people there, which I'm going to show you right now, I believe. I'm going to queue up for another one here. And so see here, you got to hit insert key, or else it won't let you in. So you have to do the quest first, get your key, insert your key, then you can queue. And you also have to have, well, I don't think it's necessarily required, but if you want to get mentorship points and get on the leaderboard for the week and things like that, you have to have level 10 spirit on all items, and also level 10 in all your battle tactics. And so yeah, if you right click your key, which we were doing before the instance pop, you'll come up to the instance, which is right here. The little rock here on the right side is the summoning stone. It's like old school World of Warcraft where you summon everybody in your group. But when you get to the instance and you have a full group, basically whoever has the key for that instance would go in, insert their key, and start up the instance. And then when you get in, there's a little orb, and you do the same thing one more time, and badow, you can do the Heroic. And so here I'm just showing you the other the summoning stone. And so basically you would click on each party member, press F, and summon them. And now I'm going to go back to town while we wait for this instance to pop. I might cut it. Okay, and we're back. My queue popped. I got my bags cleared a bit. And I believe this is my key again. Yes, so off on the right you can see Golden Grotto level 2. So my key upgraded just one more time. We have just a random group, no tank this time. Well, technically Magic Blades, which are the pink characters there I'm hovering over, they can tank. They're kind of like how Death Knight tanks used to be. They're kind of squishy and stuff, which is okay. I'm working on one right now to get to level 60, to level 70 rather. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to empty my bags, so I emptied my bags. I'm gonna go through again. And so yeah, this is basically the heroics. Now, they're kind of trivial and easy, like I said, till you get to about level 5. Once you get to level 5, then there's extra mechanics besides the extra mechanics that heroics have at base. You'll have things like elementals that come around and have an AoE that you have to get out of, or you might have beams of light that you have to dodge and constantly move around. And so here this runs a little bit more trickier because we don't have a tank. Plus they didn't dodge before they fell down, so they took a shit ton of damage. And you're also going to see here on the first boss, let's see, I think they're going to kill him before it even happens. Oh, see, those red lines there, that's the added heroic mechanic, so you just dodge those. And your regular one, you don't have to worry about that. And see there, you got the purple, the circles of stones coming down, and so that's just a heroic, bonus mechanics. And the same here on the second boss. As I said in the first instance, it's really easy, but you'll see here with the circles, we only had one stone to get behind, and it's gonna hurt us quite a bit. So yeah, it's pretty plain, simple, forward, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. It's just going to be a rundown, running through an instance one more time. I just wanted to make a little kind of guide thing on how to do heroics and how to gear up, because you'll be doing a lot of these before you're even able to get into Gemini Shrine, unless you can find a group of people who can run you through it. So you need to basically learn how to do these and the mechanics and everything, because Gemini Shrine is very hard. But see, here is the mechanic, and see here it's hurting us right there really bad. And luckily they were geared because that gunner didn't get behind the stone. So yeah, make it easy on your healer. Don't some of these, like once you get to level 5, if you don't do the mechanics, you're dead. Like, plain and simple. There's no overgearing to get through it or anything like that. Like, the mechanics will wipe your group. And like I said, I'm gonna work on doing more heroic guides, probably for all the instances and the mechanics of them, so people know. For the most part, like if you play them enough, you'll learn them. But sometimes, just like on Gemini Shrine, which I'm gonna really try and get a group to do and try and get a full run so I can record it for you guys. I wasn't thinking when I healed it last week to record it. I'm gonna do a Silence Halls guide as well. That one's really easy. I have one up of me just running through it, but I figured I could do one with the mechanics and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it and have a good day. Bye.
No or equipment. Backpacks full.
Sit here and be right back.